Hey guys, there was an update that wasn't really talked about, but it's an update to the weather and the events. So, how it used to work is that these double deliveries were every 5 to 10 days. It wasn't any specific set per week or anything, it was literally 5 to 10 days. So, if you had one on like a Sunday or a Saturday and the next one was 10 days later, there could be a week without one. So, that was actually changed so that there was actually one a week. So, this current week that we're in was not affected, but it will affect the upcoming week. So next week is summer. There's one that week. There's one in fall. You can actually see that these ones are more than 10 days apart because, like I said, it's one per week. And then there's another one in winter. Another change was that before, when the full moon showed up, it would just eat one of the positive events. And often what was happening was it was eating like the bountiful harvest or the sun shower. So now what happens is that it will eat the fish frenzy. So this week you can see there's a full moon event. So this is fall. So it will actually eat the fish frenzy event. That's coded in so that that's supposed to happen. So, whoops. So if we look at this week, there are two events. One will be negative and one will be positive. The negative event will be tornado, and the positive event will be the sun shower because the full moon is here and it will eat the fish frenzy event. So we don't know which one is which, obviously, but if this one is the tornado, then this one will be the sun shower, and vice versa. If this one's the sun shower, then this one will be the tornado. We know that the full moon is using up the fish frenzy for that week. So those are the two main changes. There's going to be 4 events every week. There's going to be the bountiful harvest. There's going to be a negative event, and there's going to be 2 positive events. Either it's going to be the event for that week, which is sun shower and fish frenzy, or if there is a full moon, is going to be either sun shower or bountiful harvest, whichever one shows up during that season, and then full moon. The fish frenzy will be used up by the full moon when there is a full moon during that week. So like I said, 4 events per week, 1 negative, 1 bountiful harvest, and 2 positive, either bountiful harvest / sun shower and full moon, or bountiful harvest / sun shower and fish frenzy. But anyways, this change there wasn't really anything in GitHub for it, but Elias did make this change and he said I could share it with everyone. So that change is starting next week. Like I said, this week is still going on previously how it worked, but starting next week in the summer, that change is taking effect. So that's it. Have a good day, guys. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day, guys. And I also want to say thank you to all the members of the channel. Current members of the channel are Raichu, Thedra, Deucefold, New Augustine, and Night Shadow. Thank you very much for your support.